At 8 consecutive 40-goal seasons. I mean, that's a long streak, and that's why you're one of the greatest. But what did you do on the off season, and what did you do to keep your consistency and keep your edge year in and year out?
I think every year in the off season, I tried to get better. You know, in those days, this was the late 80s, we didn't know as much about working out. So what we would do is ride the bikes, do some weight training, but do mostly skating, you know, and shooting and different things like that. As I got a little bit older, I think when I was 31, 32, they told me my career was over. I got, you know, it got more precise into training, so I got more into weight training, and I got actually stronger on my core. And believe it or not, at 32 years old, I did improve my skating. From my speed from goal line to blue line, if I remember, and kids can time themselves. I was 3.1 second one summer. By the end of summer, my best time was 2.6 second.
Wow.
So I gained 5/10 of a second in one summer just by doing weights and really working on my speed. And for the next 10 years, I was able to play at a high level. And I really, that has a lot to do with my career, you know, playing for 20 years.
That's good. So a lot of core training, a lot of things outside of the ring.
A lot of core training, and today is more precise, you know, mostly core training, a lot of 3 steps training. Like in hockey, if you can have the first 3 steps real quick, you know, you're going to be ahead of the game. And, you know, because, you know, I had done so much as a kid, stick handling and puck handling, you know, as I got older, I did a lot in practices during the season, but in the off season was all on strength for me. You know, it made a big difference.
Yeah. So you adapted as your career went along.
Yes, yes.
And that's good. I think with kids too, I think as your skills improve, you know, it's important that you try new things and you try some new techniques.
Yeah,
to
you
help
always want to improve. I mean, what you did 3 years ago, that means it's better today, you know, you got to keep improving. And then the other thing I think for kids too that I see is, I'm not necessarily sure it's good to skate 12 months out of the year. I see all the kids and everyone that's good or wants to play, they skate 12 months out of the year. We never did. Gretzky didn't, I didn't, Paul Coffey didn't, none of us did that played. And what happened is sometimes even by the time you're 22, 23, your muscles they atrophy some of the wrong muscles. You gotta run, you gotta play baseball, you gotta play other sport because it helps your hand-eye coordination too.